Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 4 on the PC with a few mods installed. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 83 and we're going to the
Damn it! Come in!
Nakano
I know
residence.
you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours.
What? Who are you? I'm sorry, but we don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from.
I'm with Valentine's Detective Agency. You asked for help?
Oh, thank God. You have to get working right away.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. Nick's client double-crossed us once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip. But we got out. And now, my daughter's missing, and there's only one detective agency I know of in the Commonwealth.
I'm here to help. Tell me what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No, she would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Alrighty. Let's go. Let's go find the stuff we need. About 416. Okay, well, I don't really want to lug this huge suit around the next couple of minutes, but here we go. Some stuff.
Do you need me to gather something?
Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
The lamp. There's a bat room. There's a toy rocket ship. Oh, here we go.
Project log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight. Project log, radio. Correction, working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be, let's go with Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
That's a pretty good one. Ohm's Law. I like that. Well then, I think there's another location we can visit. Let's see. Those are optional to talk to them. Oh, hold on here.
Project log, Radiation King Television. Mom says these things actually used to broadcast pictures and sounds back before the war. She also mentioned that some of the ruins of the television studios are still around if you head to the city. Of course, she wasn't too happy when I asked if we could make a trip out there. I'm getting off track. I managed to repair the vacuum tubes and got the power working again, but, well, it's not like there's any working signal for this thing to receive. I'm just going to start stripping this thing for parts moving forward.
Alright, more junk. Actually kind of need all this junk because We're gonna need the picture frame. Let's see. Coffee pot, old computer, technical document. This. All her toys out here. Grandfather's note. Dear Kasumi, you ever get locked out of the safe? And then the answer here is in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Find a hidden key within the frame. Yeah, boathouse key. Alright, some duct tape, which is always welcome.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God, where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
And so it begins.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
Still looking.
Please, work quickly.
I have so much data on the world before the atom bombs. I fear I may have to delete...
Let's see. Like a build reflective platform. I don't want to do that for talk to. Oh, so apparently I have to choose one of those other options.
Mr. Nakano.
Did you find anything?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
It doesn't matter if your daughter is a synth, Mrs. Nakano. She's still a person who needs help.
But my daughter isn't a synth.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father, and it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
Alright. Far Harbor, here we come. That's why she took the boat. That would have been useful information to have early. Oh my goodness. Yes, travel to Far Harbor. And away we go. One of the great joys I had as a kid was when my grandfather would take me out on his boat at the lake and we'd go fishing. I've always enjoyed being on a boat on the water. I don't get seasick at all. First time I was ever out on a boat on the ocean, fishing on a guided fishing tour out on the Oregon coast. And some poor lady, that was apparently her first time being on the ocean as well, but she did not take to it like I did, and she spent the whole time being sick. Felt really bad for her. Oh, so it did take us a lot of hours to get here. Okay. I thought if we left in the morning, we'd have a chance to get here during the daytime, but no. Get here at night. Alrighty then. I love Far Harbor. First of all, I love the atmosphere. It's fantastic. The mist and everything. This is one of the most excellent location TLC ever. The fog condensers. This is just the whole setup for this DLC. I was actually just so blown away the first time I played it, and I love it every time.
Put the damn gun down. Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hall never lets us down. Now follow me! Careful on the
Can do.
The hall. Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill.
Trying to figure out where the best position is.
Eyes peeled, everyone.
I think it's usually right about here. This'll work. Where are we going here? Carrie, what do we got?
Open the gate! I've got wounded out here.
Mariner? There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Scalpers!
Oh, God!
Oh, geez, let's see.
Defend yourselves!
Ready all! Fire at will! Hunters! Look out!
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Oh, geez. Hold on. Which one's my, I'm down the... I was down the only a couple of rounds there.
Got trouble.
I am still intact. We're clear.
What the hell? Who's throwing grenades at me?
Well done, all. Open the gate.
Alright. Go down there first and get this... What, the Sculper? He was named.
Oh,
He's
no.
unique.
The body can repair tissue damage, but still, too much radiation...
Sentinel's light leather right arm.
that
Okay.
proves fatal.
And a desk fan.
Caution is recommended.
Jeez, they eat all kinds of things, don't they? Alright. Well, Captain Avery. This person made it in. Harborman. Unfortunately, I can't stimpack him.
Avery,
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
if you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
Oh, sure it is, though.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. The fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. But only after the children came.
You know as well as I do that's happened before. Sure, people have theories the children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Well, okay then. Yeah, what do we have over here? Well, hey, I can take that stuff. Great. Alright. The armor is in good working condition. The Mariner.
Mariner.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright, handyman. And the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, beside Captain Avery.
A pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. I hope the island doesn't kill you quick. Or slow, for that matter. I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagles Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Now get. Not my bet. Let's see. This guy in here. Yeah. I need ammo. What do you got?
Alan.
Huh. The mainlander. Great. Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero? This is our fight. Our island. Not yours.
You're a stubborn one.
Hey, buddy. I was just trying to help.
Charity makes you weak. Makes you need it more and more. Until you're starving from the lack of it. What happens next time when you ain't here, huh? Or the next? Either us harbormen survive on our own terms, or we take the long walk together. So if you're here to buy some ordnance, do your business. Otherwise, take the first boat out of here. Before the children of Adam or worse get you.
Right, you pain in the butt.
You got it.
I want rounds that you don't have. Darn it. Okay, well, that's too bad. Didn't have any 7.62 on him at all. Son of a gun. Well, I guess make myself a little lighter by selling that. Any other things that I want? Switchblade of the Powerful. Kidding me? I'm never gonna use that. The Fat Man. We'll want to keep that on this island. Alright. Proper thing to do. Let's see. Proper thing to do is get some sleep soon. What time is it? Island. It is 5:48 a.m. Oh, well, we're just going. It took all night.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, because this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
Sounds interesting. I'd like to hear it.
I thought you might say that. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
Let me guess. I'm the mysterious stranger who's gonna help you avenge your family.
Ah, you're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits about you, because your part in the story is filled with danger. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame that.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to Petey.
Cassie cracks me up. As much as I don't like Mama Murphy, I love Cassie. Miss Dalton, you're a gem. But Longfellow is my kind of guy.
Everyone! We're trying to have a conversation here.
Shut your mouths, open your damned ears. So the fogs are coming for us all. I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round.
It's my kind of man. Islander's Almanac. You unlocked point of interest map markers across the island.
I like the colors on this color.
Yeah! Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Everyone's got their price. How many caps is this gonna run me?
Keep your caps. If you're set on doing this, I'll take my pay in whiskey. The bartender Mitch sells it. Grab me a flask, and then we can work on getting you to Acadia alive.
And that is why Longfellow is my kind of man.
Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya. Ha ha!
You have anything a bit stronger?
Pushing your luck, are ya? Ha! I like it. Take this. Top shelf all around. So,
Top shelf.
drink up. You stay here over long and the fog will claim you. Might as well meet her with a belly full of fire, eh?
I'd like a drink.
Music to the ears.
Alright, what do you got? You got bourbon, you got whiskey. I'll take all your whiskey. I don't want, let's see, what's it put this stuff? Ice cold beer? Ooh, I'll give you the vodka back though. How's that? Not that vodka doesn't have its place, people. I used to drink vanilla.
If you need a room,
I'll tell that story in a minute.
You got my whiskey yet?
Here you go.
Ah, now you're talking. I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad-X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
Alright, Longfellow.
Likes you.
Oh no, I didn't want to do that. So what I'm doing. Alright. Let's see. I want to look at weapons. What do I have here? The spray and pray is favorite attack gun, the Gauss of Violence. I'm missing a couple of guns. In green? Well, there's the 5.0. It's favorited, but where? What slot is that gun? It's not the 4th slot. It's the 5th slot. That's what I need.
Drown your worries in cheap booze.
Hey now. Where's this
We're
go?
the only bar in town.
For some reason that door was like, nope, not gonna work. I gotta get my gun straight here.
Acadia's above the fog.
Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
Case foul sin.
The fog's poison. Kind of the children of Adam.
Mara alert jerky added, okay.
You're from the Commonwealth, right?
We need to move through the Old Mountain Trail where we're. Fog
Old Mountain Trail.
Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks, fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Okay, I want to put the spray and pray in a different spot. This is... Yeah, I want you to go in the 4th spot. Okay, that makes more sense to me. The operator is in the 7th spot. Alright, let's... What do you got, Longfellow? This is the one thing the game does a little, I wish it would do a little bit better is, if you're wearing power armor, I wish people would react differently. Are these the guys we're gonna shoot?
Fog, take them all.
Oh, there's one more. Where is he? Where is he? Where is it?
There is something nearby.
I'd say
Identity
it's time
unknown.
for a drink. You're not half bad in a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of the lot of them. Might just make a proper Far Harborman out of you.
Well, I do like to drink whiskey, and I can shoot a gun.
Get you all turned around. There's something in your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but now...
Coastal armor. Let me loot these guys here, old timer. Where'd this guy end up? Dead somewhere. Hey, take grenades. Those are always what. There we go. Shotgun shell. Alright, let's go. Longfellow. I like this old codger. He's my kind of guy. And here they come. What do I have for explosives? Fragmentation grenades. Oh, I have Molotov cocktails. I want to get rid of those.
We are fighting?
Yes, we are
Why not
fighting.
a civilized discussion instead?
Find a bit of exercise, Pat. Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with.
We may not be alone.
You like them puppies?
Wolf meat.
We grow
Yeah.
everything extra mean on the island. Still got a ways to go.
Let's roll, old timer. Yeah, Longfellow's my kind of guy. Anyways, I was gonna tell the story about.
Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know.
About vodka and my start of drinking. I drank for about 2 months when I turned 21, and then of course I do like every young person does.
I was a young lad.
Drank too much and got sick.
Whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
So in my infinite wisdom, I decided to not drink. Never picked up another drop of alcohol until I was about 38.
What was that?
Where is it?
Got you. There's someone or something else here.
Fire look crazy. Ooh.
You're dead.
Soft shell Mirelurk, nice. It's the cat food. He's got a microscope. So anyway, I'm 38.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing we don't see them. We ain't alone. We ain't alone. Look sharp. Let's count the ammo and see what's left.
Oh, give me the loot. Well, let's go. All right, Longfellow, you're gonna do enough talking for both of us. Maybe. Now he decides to be quiet. So we're almost there. Oh.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers. Started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on.
Yes, I have zero patience
The air's
for
clean.
fanatical.
No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
The children of Adam. Promise I'll get to the rest of the alcohol story here when there's a break in the action.
Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
I can handle things from here.
Good luck in there. And I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do. Keep saying to myself I should settle down someday. Think I missed the boat on that one.
Perfect. Longfellow hanging out with us. Alright. I like that. Now we can use his shop, which will be perfect. Alright. Option Captain Avery. This is probably... Ooh,
Surely you do not need all of that?
Yeah, I do.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here, and I'll try to help you.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these, or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
I've heard enough. Where's Kasumi Nakano?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go?
I'm part of a group that helps synths. The Railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are? Avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
I didn't come to argue. I just wanted you to know we're out there, helping your people.
I know. I'm sorry. It's easy for me to worry about our ideals while I'm so far away from the Commonwealth, in relative safety. Can I help you with anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
In that, you will surely be quite strong.
Hey.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I was having a hard enough time keeping up.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
And where's this Faraday character? The arrival. Talk to Brooks. Chase, Faraday, there we go.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So, you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Quests. Alright. And I am full. Let's see. Other reason I'm full is because other reason I can't move. It's because I need to eat. Wood. More rat chunks. Alright. Where is our little person? Is she downstairs one more floor? Let's see, what am I missing? I'm at 471. Oh, I need... let's do this. Buff that. There we go. Because I need sleep.
Circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me? Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Kasumi, listen to me. You're not a synth.
Believe me, I've thought about that. How you can never really know. But it just answers so many questions. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait. Wait, of course you can help. You find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island?
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
I'll figure this out. Just stay here.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you've found anything.
Uncover Dima's secrets. Alright, so there's that bit of business. Then I believe there's a place for me to sleep when my character is quite tired. See in here. Yeah, can I sleep in here? Is this my bed yet? Yes, it is. Perfect. Alright. Then that's what I'm gonna do. So my character can get some sleep. Oh, a lot of sleep. Let's really sleep. It's the afternoon. Spent all night traveling on a boat, then fighting some gulpers, and then we spent the morning walking up here. Lots of time talking. Now my character is going to crash. The buff out has worn off. Alright. One thing I want to try to get done before the end of this episode is Longfellow's cabin.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside. It's all some of us have got.
Alright, I'm still in the need buff out stage. Thirsty for life. And a little bit more. So we're gonna do this. We'll deal with the Acadia quests when I come back to Acadia next time. Alright, lots going on. So now I can tell this little story as we walk back down to the beach. Yeah, so long time ago, 21, in the military. Drank for a couple months after I turned 21. Got sick at a party, threw up. That usually does it for a lot of people on a specific type of alcohol. Turned me off of beer for a decade and a half. Got to be around 38. Was married, really unhappy. And just to help me get through the holidays with my ex-wife's family, I started bringing vanilla vodka and mixing it with Diet Coke, and that was the start of my alcohol consumption. And then of course I moved on to things like red wine and later whiskey, and the ability to drink beer came back. So now I'm a well-rounded alcohol connoisseur. I like my beer, I like my whiskey. Occasionally I like red wine. Don't drink enough to get sick anymore. Too old for that garbage. You know, it's just nice to come home. Well, come home. I work from home. It's nice to come home from the gym or wherever at the end of the day. At the end of your work day, and maybe in my case, I'm loading up a game. Gonna do a little let's play recording, or I'm just gonna play something for a review on SaberQuet.com, or I'm gonna watch a little TV or something. And it's just nice to have a little bit of whiskey. My wife owns a restaurant and a bar, so of course she's got a bunch of great beers on tap. She's got a full bar, so she's got some really nice whiskey, top shelf stuff, real good. So it's always a good time to go down to her restaurant, have some awesome pizza, have a beer on tap or two. She also makes awesome Bloody Marys. I love Sundays there. Watch a little Seahawks football on the big screen TV. Have some Bloody Marys. Yeah, alcohol is pretty wonderful. As kids, you know, we do dumb things when it comes to alcohol. We overconsume and we get drunk and we do stupid stuff. And I certainly did when I turned 21 in the military. I didn't drink before I turned 21 at all. Never had a drop. I was always the designated driver at my permanent duty assignment until I turned 21, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this drinking thing. And of course, you know, we just overdo it. That's what kids do. We just overdo things. And as an adult, you learn how to drink in moderation. You know, you learn to do things properly. And there's a significant difference there. The fog is amazing. How do I get over to Longfellows? I know it's out here. It's over this way. Yeah, right here. Dead sharks. I love getting Longfellow's place all set up as a settlement. I do some, oh well, you'll get to see it. I do some stuff with this. This is a neat layout for the kind of things I want to do to it, so. Let's go out here and check this out. This all gets wood planks and becomes a nice little walking deck. Longfellow's cabin.
There's no nay, never.
No nay, never.
No nay, never, no more. My plan was over.
All right, my friend. Let's get some wood. Don't have much for defenses yet. Oh, I can add steak dough. Give me some meat. Oh, the outhouse. We're not getting rid of that. No way. Okay, what else do we have? So up here at the end of this walkway, kind of, yeah, there's this area here. This is always a good spot to build a little bit. I got concrete. I could build 9 shack foundations out of that. Out of the concrete ones. Or so I could build it like that. Yeah, this will work. This will work nicely. Let's see, what do we have? How many do I have here? Put that one in there. That's all I wanted for that, because then what I want to do is this. What can I build? Tell me I can build it. Oh, I need circuitry for the vertibird. Okay, we're gonna have to find that. Well, circuitry. I wonder if somebody in town has some of that. I want to build the vertibird so I can get back to civilization. In the meantime, what's in here? These fishing nets off the floor. This fog's making things a little hard to see. Oh gosh, he's got all kinds of stuff in here, doesn't he? Alright. I don't want to gum up his place here. This is Longfellow's place, so I don't like to mess with it too much. Let's see. What's in here?
That could come in handy.
Pork and beans. Okay. No circuitry, though. Well, alright. In that case, that's as much as we can do.
Just once, let me find a pair of socks that don't have holes in them.
Alright, so circuitry. That's going to be the next thing. Well, I'm going to stop this episode here. So I will tell you folks the standard sign off. Thanks for watching. If you guys have a question or comment, drop it down below. If you like the channel, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.